Tomes. I am your Dungeon Master, Douglas W.T. Smith, and we are up to session 18 of the second campaign, so please sit back and enjoy while we wait for the players to arrive and jump in. They are just talking amongst themselves now, but I'll stream them in soon when they're ready and good to go. But I hope everyone's been well and ready for another game.
You're breaking our heart.
No.
It's more for them because of the actors' strike and the writers' strike. Especially a lot of actors as well. Like we're not giving ourselves 110% if we're not going to have a guaranteed job. Like a minimum 3 seasons on paper is what a lot of people are wanting right now, because over the past few years these great shows are cancelled after 1 season because they don't see the worth in them, because not everyone's watching the same day that they are released, and yet they'll keep shows like Riverdale. I know Riverdale's finished, but for example, they'll keep shows like Riverdale running for 7 seasons, even though it kind of the trajectory of those kinds of shows end after like the 4th season.
Yeah,
you know
and then they just keep dragging it on.
Yeah, because the last few seasons of Riverdale are just like, this makes no sense. It went from teenagers solving crimes to cults to witchcraft to reincarnation to traveling back in time. It just makes no sense.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, a lot of directors, producers are like telling the showrunners, we want in on paper, in law-binding contract, that all shows that we produce release a minimum of 3 seasons before you give it the axe.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, sorry I've been here, but I've just been sorting stuff out, just with the kids and stuff. How is everyone?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Freeze the back of my hand.
Oh shit, what have you done now?
In the mosh pit last Sunday.
Ah, of course.
The mosh pit started at the front, and then I moved with the mosh pit towards the back. Like it migrated further towards the back of the crowd. I don't know, but my friends were at the front, and then after the show, I was like a good 20 odd meters away from them. Like they're all the way at the front.
I remember going to a crazy mosh pit when I was at Big Day Out. Remember Big Day Outs?
So cool.
Yeah, it was so sick. It was there was the first one. It was what's that band? I haven't heard them in ages. Social Currency. The Cannibals? No.
Carnival?
No, not Carnival. I did see Carnival there though. Yeah. And then also Prodigy.
Oh, really? Prodigy?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was crazy. But looking back, Neil Young and Prodigy were playing at the same time. So, like, I think as I've gotten older, I've really liked Neil Young, but Prodigy was still epic. How's everyone's week been?
Pretty good. Went to Brizzy for some training.
Hey, nice.
Our holiday this Friday, you know, so it was a bit of a short week.
That's good.
My above, like the map and stuff, is not working.
Yeah, I just saw Steve's having that trouble as well. Is anyone else?
Oh, now I might be.
Website at the top. Does it say above VTT equals true, and then it has a bunch of other stuff after it?
Yeah.
Yep, after true.
Before it. No, before it.
Before
Okay,
it.
I mean, ooh, am I? This is so weird. It's still loading the scene. Okay, no, I mean, but no one else is there. Oh, there we go. Okay, sorted.
Were you better say but VTT doesn't equal true?
No, equal, made up.
Equals
Make
false.
Save.
I can see me. I can see everyone.
Where did I have that save? What did I call it?
Pigeons are notoriously bad at making nests. Yeah, because they're domesticated animals that we let loose wild after the Second World War because we had no use for them.
I do not have context for that.
So there are wild pigeons, but the pigeons that we see in the city, they are domestic feral pigeons. The reason why they're there is because we abandoned them after the First and/or Second World War because they were used as messenger pigeons. Because they are no longer too used to us because we have better forms of communication, we just said, fend for yourselves, bye, go die, you know. Pigeons are pets. They're just feral. That's why they can't make their own nests because they had nests made for them.
Poor pigeons.
The propaganda of pigeons are rats with wings and diseases. It's like domesticated animals. Of course, they're going to contract diseases easier than wild birds.
Yes, they are. I'm still
I've seen a pigeon nest and a baby pigeon.
really. Isn't there something like you can't like you don't see? Is it the same thing with seagulls? Like you don't see baby seagulls or something?
I haven't seen a baby seagull yet,
Baby seagull.
but I will find one, and I shall see it.
Found photos. There's photos on Google.
Of baby seagulls or baby pigeons?
Seagulls. Oh, I can't. With the chat.
Is above VTT working for everyone now?
Maybe
Yeah.
it is.
Me. It took a little bit, but I finally fucking made it.
What was the issue? Just kept restarting?
I've had that message for the last 10-15 minutes telling me there's an internal server issue.
Oh really?
Really not, because it's working for everybody else.
That's so weird.
But hey,
Oh, is that a baby seagull?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I think I've seen them before. I don't know. Anywho,
It is so cute, and I want one.
until it
I
starts
want
chirping.
one. Yeah.
Well, should we just get straight into it? How's everyone feeling?
Excited.
Breathing.
Alive and
Yep, I'm ready to go. I'm all cozy in my onesie.
isn't that an Udi?
Oh yeah, that thing. You know what I meant.
I would love it if it was also a onesie. Like it had little legs in it.
I think
That
they
would
actually
be-
come out with an Audi onesie.
Yeah, they have. And my one's purple elephants on a pink background. This one plays video games.
It's so cute.
I
was like,
had
That's
to
cute.
I had to explain to Muggles tonight what Dungeons and Dragons was. And have you guys tried to explain Dungeons and Dragons to people who like would actually never have any interest in playing it?
Yes, all the time.
Isn't it so fucking weird to try and explain to people what you actually do?
Well, I think the best way I think I sum it up is that like it's all the players are their own characters, and determining what happens is based on determining the outcomes is based on what you roll.
Yeah, okay. I said it's like a choose your own adventure but more chaotic.
Which it is.
Describe it as make-believe chaos with your friends.
I asked them if they've ever watched Castlevania, and if they reply yes, I will go, it's pretty much kind of like that, you know? You have a group of party members who come together in the first 3 episodes, and generally they'll all say, fuck you, and then they'll kind of get good over time. Then you'll end up at a final boss battle where you have to fight death, and what does your player do when he faces death? He says, you bleed, so fuck you, I'm gonna kill you.
Yes.
They say fireball, then
Everyone in the room.
Yeah. So that's the kill.
just dies.
Well, it has been a while since we last got together. It's good to see everyone. And yeah, so you are all still trying to get through this nursery to get the dragon eggs. However, you have stumbled upon several hurdles throughout this rabbit warren of a cave. And things keep popping up, like spikes and swolbolds. Where we last left you all off, Barakai, you were just swinging your great axe in the darkness, but you knew where it was because Uzan is hovering up there, writing in his Tom Riddle diary and telling you the exact locations. Oh, who's drawing the spikes? They look cute.
Me, 'cause I was very confused last time. He was like, "There's spikes there," thinking that the red lines were the spikes, and the space in between the red lines were the spikes.
Yeah, I went to
Very
fill.
visual.
I went to fill the thing like with the paint bucket, and it just filled the whole space. I was like, oh, I'll just draw the line from start to end. That's definitely a lot more visually appealing.
Aid now.
Yeah, so Barakai, we're still in combat, and last you did swing the great axe at the Swolbold. That's directly in front of you, the blue one, which is prone, dealing 18 points of bludgeoning damage. And now we're at the back at the top of the round, where Vane, you
How
are.
can we start with me?
Why?
I can never fucking remember what's going on or what I was gonna do. And
So-
I know I should write that down, but I forget to do that too.
So the ball of darkness,
That's right. But I can't
Van-
see into the darkness either.
no, but because of Uzan's Tom Riddle diary, he can tell you exactly where the locations are because he chose 3 of his companions, Vane, Doros, and Barakai, leaving the cleric to defend herself.
And this madame.
Well then, I'm going to throw my psychic blades at this big chunky boy in the yellow.
Yep, so they're prone as well because Barakai knocked him over. Yep.
Nice.
I'll just put that out there.
Okay.
So being a prone, you just to give me 1 second. You have advantage. On. Oh no, you don't. Sorry.
If they're prone and blind because of darkness, surely though.
Yes, they are blind as well. Sorry, I was just reading the last sentence of prone, saying that you have to be within 5 feet to get the advantage, but otherwise.
Barakai uses 5 feet as well. He's right there.
I'm right there.
Yes, and also Vane. Yeah, the blindness. Yeah, definitely. So.
Well,
Vane.
I rolled a 21 anyway, so.
Oh, I didn't say that. Okay.
You might crit.
Yep, that hits.
You might crit.
Not crit.
You can roll again. Roll again. Yeah, for sure.
Anyway?
For sure.
Fucking lame.
Nah.
Okay.
Still a good start. Max damage.
Alright.
Nice.
And then I would like to go again with my bonus action. Same deal.
Yep.
Not so good.
It gets consumed by the darkness. And are you doing anything else?
I should have rolled my sneak attack after my first one. So in my mind, the sneak attack just like makes it more hectic when I hit.
Mm.
So can I just roll it now? Is that okay?
Yeah, we'll go.
Thank you. Sorry. Pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
So I threw one psychic blade, which hit and then went like right in there, and then I was like pumped on that, and then willy-nilly just flicked the next one in, which I did not do so well on.
And it being down on the ground, being behind Barakai as well as the ball of dark, and you're not only going off coordinations, like you're just like envisioning. So your first one kind of goes through Barakai's legs and gets it in the shoulder, but the other one goes through the ball of darkness, and you don't actually know where it goes, and you just hear like a almost like it seeps through like a curtain noise.
Ooh, okay.
Doing a total of 23 points of damage. Piercing damage. Very nice indeed.
And that's the end.
Yep. Eleanor. You are on this edge. Oh, so you're not moving at all, Vane? You're gonna hang at the top of the stairs?
Yeah, I'm hanging there.
Yep, cool. So, Eleanor, you are... I was gonna say you're on the edge, but you've also got your guardians around you as well. But you're on the edge of the darkness. You don't exactly know where Barakai and the Swolbolds are, unless do your guardians. Let me just double check what they do in darkness. But what were you gonna do?
Sorry, I find it funny. At the top of my page, it just says the DM is looking at your character sheet. It's like bright yellow, an entire bar is just lit up.
Because I am there. I'm lurking.
Everywhere.
I'm lurking.
Well, I was gonna see if I can just kind of walk forward and kind of feel around for anyone. Just aimlessly walk in the dark.
Yeah, of course. Let's do a perception check and see what you feel.
I've been trying to call out to Barakai as well. Barakai? Don't roll.
Marco.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And you hear Barakai go, Polo, as you walk in there. Are you stumbling around? And you can see that the Swolbolds are on the ground. Barakai's standing directly in front of it. And there's a dead one also in front of you as well. But because you're like looking in and out, you're half in, half out, you kind of get a rough gauge on the ball size as it's going over the top of all of them as well.
I run up and try and hit one of the kobolds, the Swolbolds.
Yeah.
Would I be rolling with disadvantage? Because in the darkness and I can't see anything.
I think it cancels it out because they're prone, and which you would get an advantage if you ran up to them. But then hitting with disadvantage, but you'd have advantage, if that makes sense. So it cancels it out.
Yeah, so it's a normal roll.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And your
Yeah.
spirit guardians don't actually do anything with light or anything, so they just protect you. Which one did you go up for?
This one.
Oh, cool.
Charge forward, stepping over dead body.
Yeah. Go on the other side there. And you go on the other side and you see the big Swolbold on the ground there. You swing your mace down on it and you bonk it on its large, muscly, like the big, what are they called? The lats of the Swolbolds, and you just feel this smack as your mace connects on it, doing 4 points of bludgeoning damage to it, and it kind of grunts and looks up in your direction, but you're just looking at darkness from here. You know where it is, just based on feel.
I know where it is. Can I hit my spiritual weapon to hit him?
Where is your spirit? Your spiritual weapon's there.
Oh, back there.
It will be with disadvantage.
Yeah. Disadvantage.
Your spiritual weapon is like kind of slicing the darkness, and the darkness is kind of swirling around the blades, like capturing it and not hitting the Swolbold, grunting on the ground in pain.
Yes. Yes.
Uzan, you're up there scribing away what's happening in the ball of darkness.
And that's all I'm doing this turn too, just telling everybody where the guys are.
Okay. No sickening radiance to torch everyone.
Not quite yet. That'll come soon.
Yeah. Doldos, you see Uzan scribing up the top there into his journal, and because you do it at the same time, like Uzan, when you're writing into the journal, do you write exactly to the person, or is it like whatever you write goes to everyone?
Like a bit of both, but there's a personal touch, so it's Barakai in front of you.
Yep.
Oh no, I guess it is personal every time. So everyone's getting their own little message.
So would Doldos be receiving those messages, or has he got like a separate page for Doldos instructions and separate page for Vane instructions?
No, it's all the same page because apparently after a minute they all disappear. I'm pretty sure I can
Yeah,
write
okay.
enough on one page.
Yep. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, so Doldos, you'd be receiving these messages of where the Swolbolds, what Barakar's doing, and what's happening in that sphere of darkness there. And you're on the other side of the trap, the spikes there. What do you want to do?
Very, very tempting. I'm going to jump over those screen.
Is your jump an action? Like, do you have to roll for it, or is it just...
Just my mirthful jump is just jump. It's an action, I guess. Or no, it's part of your movement. Jumping.
Yeah, it is. Cool. Or do you want to roll that mirthful leap to help you jump over? Because you're going to roll for... Let's go with acrobatics. Yeah, you make it like you don't have to do the mirthful leap because you jump over with ease and your hooves land onto the stone floor, crunching underneath your hooves. You have hooves, don't you?
Yeah, hooves.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yes, Satyr.
Yeah.
Goats.
I felt like I was Ron Burgundy then. I'm Ron Burgundy. Just to make sure.
Probably put the shape, go back down.
Sorry?
Like I'm having this problem where when I open my character sheet, it won't collapse down again.
Yeah, my one did that too.
You gotta...
I just had to refresh the page.
You just gotta... Don't you just click the X on it?
It wasn't there for
There is
me
no
either.
X.
Just refresh the page.
I've just left mine there.
Except at your feet.
Yep. And I'm probably gonna open it up again in 2 seconds anyway.
I think
Yeah, I can't
the
see
shortcut
one.
is S.
Here today and there.
Ah,
Does that work?
yes. Just loading. So, looks and opens. Can I see that guy? Because he's like just barely out of the circle, or
Yeah, because Uzan would have told you where it is anyway, because he's writing in his journal.
well, if that's the case,
If your sheet gets
I'm
stuck
gonna
in the
move.
space bar, that's getting rid of it for me.
Eldos was gonna come up close,
Oh yeah, spacebar.
and he's going to use his battle axe, Sea Serpent's Wrath, to swing at him.
Did you draw that rectangle thinking that you're moving your character?
Yes. 10. I'm assuming that misses.
Yeah, you have an advantage on him. So,
Oh, so
roll again. And that's
20.
better. That's better. Yep, it hits. I feel like it's been a while since your attacks have hit Doldos. And when they do, not much happens because you swing your great axe at the prone Swolbold, and as you come down on it, the great axe actually just nicks the top of the Swolbold's shoulder, only taking like this tiniest bit of meat from your attack, doing only 4 points of 4 points of bludgeoning damage. But also you hit the ground, doing nothing to your axe. And you're gonna go again.
Yep.
And that's what you're talking about. And you felt a bit rusty with that first swing. Yeah.
Damage.
To this one. Okay. Cool. And so you felt like you just shook off, I guess, the jitters of approaching this ball of darkness, because after that first swing you felt more than comfortable to rain your great axe and onto its shoulder, and as you come down, feeling your blade connecting into its shoulder blade on the ground, cuts through and goes the whole way through, and its arm, you cut its arm off, the limb starts twitching and it bellows in agony, and blood starts pooling around the edge of the cave there and around onto your hooves, and its body is like it's making these grunting weird noises while slopping around in its own blood. And
person clean in half.
so
That'll be the end of my turn.
yep, cool. And with that, the Swolbold that's in front of you, it's bleeding, stands up, and it's only got one arm, and it's like holding onto the blood just pouring down. And Uzan, you're at the top writing this down, so everyone, so Barakai, you are well aware of what just happened. You're like a mad news reporter, just scribbling down every detail of Doldos attacking this Swolbold. With that, the Swolbold goes to slam. It uses its action to stand up again. And where are you? Sorry, just 1 second. Oh, and because they did bulk out before, he is also gone up another level of exhaustion, and you, Uzan, you're describing to him his feel like he's losing color, and his body is looking very weak, and he's drooping down towards the floor. And with a second level of exhaustion, because you got where are we? I know I listed them off before. Oh, it's only his speed. It's halved. Okay. But with that, it's going to try slam you, Doldos, for just cutting off one of its limb. But it does have disadvantage because it cannot see you. And you feel this, like this large, thick limb swing at you, and you kind of just duck and weave below it as this big swings past you, missing you. And you hear like gruntles like, "You'll pay for that." It's still bleeding heavily from. Oh. Okay, cool. The Swolbold that just got bonked on the head by the mace stands up. It's prone and swings its arm like in any direction of what is in front of it, and it just Baraka, you know that it's trying to swing something around it, and it completely misses you, kind of just stepping back a little bit, just watching these limbs swing back and forth as nothing can connect. Baraka, you're watching this happen. It is your turn now. This Swolbold looks very confused at what is happening right now.
The Swolbold that's kicking around in front of me.
Yep.
Since I probably still know he's most likely there, I will take a swing at him. And I will look, I might as well recklessly attack to negate the disadvantage. So, Great Axe.
No, you don't have disadvantage because you know where it is from Uzan telling you where it is.
Don't worry about it. I got a nat 20.
Hey! 30! That's what I like to see.
So, we're gonna hit him for... Oh, wow. 25.
So how do you want to do this? How do you want to...
I mean... I will...
Because he's stumbling around in the darkness. He's stumbling around in the darkness, not knowing what's going on. And the other one's bleeding out.
I'll take a big baseball bat swing, just aiming for midsection, just really trying to make sure I connect right in the ribs.
And so the types of armor that they are wearing, like the leather armor, it actually has it's like a bit of a midriff. So it has like a bit of space just on the bottom of their rib cage before it goes to their abdomen. And when you swing with that, your axe connects into that space with the midriff, slicing through, and it's grunting and bellowing these disgusting gurgling sounds as your axe slices through it. The heavy top end of this muscular kobold just falls like onto the ground, kind of like sending vibrations through your feet. The waft of blood is so strong in your nose, running through your senses right now. You can feel saliva swelling in your mouth with the amount of blood that's pouring out from this torso in half, and also the kobold next to Swolbold that's lost the limb.
Well, that Swolbold that's missing a limb, we're gonna use the extra attack to see if we can get the other one off his body.
Yep.
For 26.
Yeah, awesome. Hits.
For a total of 11 damage.
And so your great axe doesn't feel as heavy on the blade as you swing down at it to get through, but as it does connect, you can feel it does sink in past the armor and into the skin as the flesh kind of starts spurting out blood on either side, and as you rip it out, this stream of blood comes with it, doing 11 points of damage.
Beautiful. Alright, that's my turn.
Vane, you're getting, because you can't see what's in there, you're just getting like these coordinations, and Uzan, I'd picture you're just writing everything that's happening. Like,
Constantly, just like I'm telling a life story to my journal at the moment, just straight up.
yeah, so you're receiving these notes, Vane, of Baragai hacking it in half.
Love that.
You go, girl.
Go, Glen, go.
Love to see it. Or read about it in my mind. I guess. Well, I know that there's still one laying down who is not looking real flash.
He's not laying down anymore. He's standing up, but he's missing his arm, his right arm, and bleeding a shitload. So coming out from this ball of darkness on the ground, the blood is actually starting to come out into the...
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I should row something pointy into the abyss.
Yes, there's no advantage now. It's just a straight.
Cool. Let's see what happens.
Oh, I'm loving that 3 tonight. Wow.
This is heaps better than when we just all roll 10s.
Ascot's on our side tonight.
Not great damage.
It's better
You-
than 3 damage.
Better with my sneak attack.
You go, girl.
Better.
That's better.
Let's go, girls. Am
You-
I receiving a message about how dead this thing looks?
It's still alive.
You are fucking kidding me.
But
Oh
it yeah, go roll for your second psychic
my
blades.
god.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Where are you?
Do you know a weird song about that? A weird thing about that song by Shania Twain? Shania Twain? Yeah. When I was in year 5, I think it was, or year 4, I can't even remember why, but our school asked a few students to go on the radio here in Port Macquarie. So anyway, I got onto the radio and I had these other songs listed to request. I think there was like Offspring and something else. But when I got
Smooth
there,
Criminal by Alien Ant Farm. That was big at the time, also. I'm sure.
nah, I think that was after. Like I'm like year 4. What's that? That would have been like 1996 or 7.
Wasn't even born yet.
Neither.
Oh, a rough comment.
Yes. No, but for some reason I had that CD in the CDs that I wanted to request, and so then I was like, all right, well, I'm putting Shania Twain on.
And it would have been an absolute banger.
It was the crowd, the phone lines for the radio went wild. No, they didn't really, but
At the time, we all knew the words. It's okay, dude.
I still know all the words.
yes, so do I. No, I probably don't.
Alright, well, I guess let's go, girls, and throw some more sharp objects into the darkness.
And go for this. And that's a hit.
Yay! Oh. Better than nothing.
So with your first Psychic Blade that you've thrown, you're so motivated and driven from Barakai taking down the other one, and you've thrown this psychic, this shimmering blade, and it's actually pierced into. Give me a second. Pierced into its shoulder and like crunched in, and you can hear it crunching in and twisting in further, and it's like grunting in pain. And as it's fallen to its knee, you actually, from the ball of darkness, there was like a stream of blood coming out, and you just see like this ripple of blood just pour out of that stream, making it thicker. And then you've thrown the other one, and as it's fallen down to its knee, that second blade has gone in between its neck and the top of its armor, and twisted into it. And you just hear this slap. Doldos, you kind of get a bit of splatter of blood spurt onto you, and so do you, Barakai, as this big thing's just fallen onto the ground, and then another like stream of blood has poured out, killing it.
My lips.
Yay! We kill things.
Yes. To the lizard things.
Real good.
So we are all out of combat for now, and does that mean the ball of darkness disappears as well as the?
I'll stop making it dark now.
Yeah.
And on the 7th day, she said, "Let there be light."
And there was light.
You're frozen, Gretchen.
And do your spirit guardians as well disperse?
Yeah, they disperse.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, if we're at a combat, I want to do a quick thing with my book, my page of sending stuff. Because Gonrod?
Grunred, yep.
Right, so I want to give him an update, and the merchant trader dude who's picking our stuff up from. I looked that up earlier. Dragon's Nest?
Yep, and it was.
Did you actually end up giving him that? I can't remember. It's just merchant.
No, I did. Edger.
Cool. So
Yeah.
I want to give just a quick message saying this is where we're at.
So you can change who you message, is that right?
Yeah, it's just an action.
Don't you have to like, see them?
No,
No?
not to my knowledge. I don't know. I might be reading it wrong. As far as I'm aware, it's just somebody I know. I can. Yeah, maybe they have to do it. I don't know.
Do I have to give consent to receive it?
Preferably not.
Consent is sexy.
Not when you're trying to send them an important message. I don't care about your brain thoughts. Let me send this message.
If you don't reply in 7 days, your loved ones will be in peril.
Time on action.
7 days. 7 days.
You can send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature with which you are familiar. The creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes you as the sender if it knows you, and can answer immediately.
The spell enables creatures with intelligence scores of at least 1. You're lucky a gem
Well,
is at least 1. Any distance, every other planet, but it's a target.
Oh wait, that's in a different plane. They're on a few miles away.
No, different plane would be like plane of existence. So we're
Like in the ethereal plane
Yeah.
and that kind of stuff.
yeah. So you're all on the same plane.
Yeah, we don't have that issue this time.
Yep.
It's just giving them an update, letting them know where we're at, what we're doing, and then merchant dude. What
Can-
his name is again?
Edge. So can they send messages back to you, or is it only one way?
No, it's both ways. But it's only if I send them one first.
Oh yeah. Yep. And can answer in a likely manner immediately. Okay. Cool.
Is it like back and forth, or is he just gonna reply going, "Who's this?" That's the reply going.
No, it says that it recognizes you as the sender immediately if it knows you.
Godward was going to give us money, so I want to give him an update, and then Edgar's bringing stuff. So he needs to know where the bodies are. Means I can stop hacking shit off for you.
Chop chop.
No, Ejan was going back to Stormwreck Isles to give stuff and forward and try to get some stuff forged for you. That's what you gave him stuff for.
Yeah, but and then he's hanging around getting everything and bringing it to us. But he needs to know where food is on the way.
Okay. Yep. Okay, but you're letting Gronrid know. What are you telling him? Because there is a short message. So what are you going to say to him in the first one?
He just wanted to know about what do we have to do for him? Save the monk.
Yep.
Monk is on the
I
way.
didn't know. Yeah, we've done that. He's on his way home.
No, he's not.
Isn't he?
No.
Not with us.
No, he remember he went off to the next town, and that's where he's going to meet you there. He is on his way to Elturel.
Well, then I'm going to let him know that he's heading there and waiting for us there.
And you hear the voice of Gronrid saying, Well, thank you for keeping us updated, Uzan. By this strange method, but I'm pleased to say that he's here, that he's alive. And be sure, your payment will be received. Where are you now, exactly?
We're in a cave, but we'll be heading to
And you'd say Elturel as well.
after.
And he'll reply, go, you'll meet, our messenger, and that will make sure your payment will be received there.
Cheers. No worries. Cheers.
Are you all traveling well? Can he? Sorry, what'd you say?
No, you go first.
I was gonna say, can he ask something? But he can only reply once you've said something, yeah, and then that's when you'll get the message. Is that right?
Yeah, but if it's like less than the what was it, 25 words? I guess he could ask the question as well. Like, it's not just a. And it would be back and forth. Like I'd be keep describing away.
And
2000s texting.
Literally. Find out, man. What?
Cool. And he asks, have you managed to find Vezok yet?
It'll be a Barakai. Get some funky shit. Vezok knows that we're after him.
Blast! Well,
Get with him soon.
I hope he gets his what's to come to him for what he did to our hometown. Please, let me know when you're on your way to El Toro, and I'll start organising my messenger.
Sweet. And then, let Nedja know that we're heading to El Toro after as well, if he's on the way soon.
Thank you, guys. Who's that? Yes, I wasn't going to head up that way, but if you're not coming back over the waters, maybe I can make a visit out to there. Perhaps if it's worth my while.
Again, there'll be body parts or gold involved. We'll keep you happy.
That's what I like to hear. Well, please send word when you're on your way to El Toro, and I can start making my way, because there are some discoveries here that I've found that might be of use.
Not over 25 characters. 25 words.
It cuts off like halfway.
What?
Just sends one word at a time.
Yeah.
Meet at El Toro.
You guys remember ringing
Yep,
home
1-800 reverse. Yeah. That's it. And
I
then it went all,
tried that so much, it wasn't funny.
then it went all fancy, went to 1-800 mum dad. Then it made you could ring mobile phones.
So good. Or texting your friends being like, can you send me $1 credit? Kids at school lose their minds when you explain to them that you used to be like limited to characters and there was credit and it cost 25 cents to send a text message.
Yeah, no, it's so wild, isn't it? Like, you had to pay for calling.
Well, you still have to now, because technically, limited calls, yeah, they're unlimited, but they're part of, you're still paying on that plan for the credit for this unlimited system.
Yeah.
I remember my mum bought a mobile phone for my grandparents and got them on a plan, and I can't remember how much the plan was. It might have been like $10 a month or something, but it gave them free phone calls between the two mobiles at after 8 o'clock, and they lived in Sydney. Yeah, so like they're only paying $10 a month, but they made sure they never called before 8 o'clock at night, and that's where we could talk to our grandparents after 8 o'clock.
That was such a weird time, like 8 o'clock, like why 8?
I guess
think
it's
the most pointless, useless.
Probably,
That's why they did it.
Low traffic times.
low traffic times.
Yeah, I suppose.
I had a kid at the hospital in one of the patient beds, and he made a comment with the nurse saying, "How did you guys ever watch anything before Netflix?" And she's like, "Well, we had places, that you could go get movies, and I chimed in and went, wait a second, I'll even do you one better, and I pull my wallet out and I pull out my Blockbuster card that I still have.
Oh, that's sick.
So cool.
And I was like,
Video easy.
you take this card and you take it to a shop and you go pick out some movies and you scan in your card and rent the movies for X amount of time. And he's like, wait, what? It's like, yeah, you had 1-day rentals, 3-day rentals, and 7-day rentals.
Yeah, that was wild. But then they tried to do something like recent. When I say recent, I think it was like maybe 10 years ago, and there was like little booths at like just random places. I think Video Easy did it, and you could rent.
Do you remember them?
Yeah, it was. I think that was probably like the recent version of borrowing.
Yeah, there was one at the Coles where my nan lives in North Richmond, and we rented, I think, Despicable Me and a couple of other movies, and my nan forgot about it for like 2 weeks. Next thing you know, the booth's gone.
So she got a free movie.
Yeah,
That's
she
funny, yeah.
did. She did do the good thing. It's like, I'm just going to mail them back. Where? Now I'm going to mail them back to. Address that's on the back of the box.
I mean, good for her for being honest.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought that sentence was going to be like, because you said she did, and then there was a gap, and I thought you were going to be like, she did time. She was sent away, slammed away first. She did hard time for those Blockbuster DVDs.
She's still in jail now. Still doing
I
time.
haven't seen her in 10 years.
I sent her a cake with a shiv in it.
Shaped like a minion.
Shaped like a minion. Okay, cool.
Banana flavored.
Banana flavored. Alright, cool. So
Lemon.
you're all just kind of in awe of the blood now after the dark pool of darkness. Eleanor, you see all this blood in front of you as the ball of darkness disappears. And I think it'd still be a bit of a shock to you, Barakai and Doldos, because you're receiving it like in your mind of what to do, but then like seeing it kind of in front of you, you're like, yeah, all the blood that's curled up on the ground. Some's actually running down the stairs towards that kobold down there as well, and then kind of running off the side like a blood waterfall.
Well, isn't this a bit of a bloody mess?
Can Alan carry Arthur across the spikes? Like, is
I was
that
just about to say that. Can someone get Arthur?
Arthur's just at the back there chilling.
Or Arthur.
is he small enough that I can grab him? I mean, if I can't carry Vane, can I carry a Drake?
Sure,
Surely he can jump it.
Chicken will be able to. If I can, I can
Fingers
catch.
crossed.
Well, do you want to have a try carrying him over?
Fuck no! If he can jump it, let him go.
A Drake should be able to jump that far. It's only like
Surely.
Yeah.
10 feet.
I was gonna say, hey, Vane, for shits and gigs, can you just roll an athletics check for me, Vane?
My athletics check.
Yep. And
Athletics.
yeah, look, there's a bit of
He's gonna flip over the spikes.
Yeah. He's doing it like a real like ninja.
Okay.
There.
All right, let's go acrobatics. He's gonna go ninja style.
So he shouldn't die.
No, he jumps at like you, all of you, just like kind of egging him on from the other side. Vane, you're going, come here, boy, come on, come on.
Come on, Artie, come on.
And you hear like the galloping, like, and it jumps over and it's glorious. Like you're all just
Oh,
looking at this thing jumping, this drake jumping.
It's our Free Willy moment.
It is, and as the drake lands and just stumbles and falls down, and and doesn't land on the spikes.
yay! Come to me, my little friend.
Isn't he like 3 times the size as you?
Yeah, my little friend.
Little guy.
You're just a baby.
You're just my little munchkin cat. My munchkin.
Can I pet that dog?
I think we should go down the stairs.
Oh yeah.
Down the stairs. We're gonna go down the stairs.
Yeah.
What was down here?
Don't go alone.
It's alright. It's alright. It's a rat, a rat.
I'm going after Ellen with a big fuck off shield.
I moved a body. Sorry. I kick the body and it rolls down the stairs. Whoops.
I didn't mean to do that.
So, from where all of you are, so you're sending Alan out first, is that right?
Yeah.
Can you do a perception check for me, please?
Man, Uzan's back, baby.
Well, from what Alan can see, Alan's just seeing this like foggy cloud that's filling the room there. Like that straight line there is like this fog that's, it's almost like it looks like smoke, and it's just, you can't see anything past it. And yeah, it's just like this big wall of fog.
I'm telling him to go sit back with Arthur. He's not fucking useless, but he's not fucking contributing much, so just stay back there and don't die.
Again.
Can I even like poke my head into the smoke? I can't.
So I'm talking about the
Can
the
I-
smoke that's like here.
Up here.
Oh, wait. So what's down?
Down to your like just south of you. So remember when Uzan molded all the earth and set off all the traps, and the top of the stairs here, you saw all the boulders crumble from the roof and fall down the stairs. So in front of you now, all of those boulders have stacked up, blocking this wall here, because it's clearly different to the wall that's where Doldos is and around towards your west, if that makes sense. So they've all kind of just crumbled from the roof and caved in, yes, to there.
Alright then. So Matt, you're gonna come
I'm
back.
sure there's nothing important in there. That'll be okay.
Mental
His
note, we're
last
coming back
words.
to that. We're coming back to that. Wow.
Can I just throw a psychic blades into the smoke and just see what happens?
Yep.
Get a torch and throw it in instead of
You just went,
spell slots.
Well, it's
Says
shimmering, so like
Doldos.
if there's something in there, we might see something.
Can I cast light on the dagger?
can you all do stealth check as well, please?
Oh fuck.
With pleasure.
Just to see how loud you're all stumbling all across.
Never been in my life.
I'm the stealthiest.
The fuck? That's 2 nat 20s in one roll. We're
God
so
damn.
sneaky.
Look,
Doldor's not very sneaky.
I thought I was gonna beat the rogue for a
Apart from
second.
Doldos is Claude hopping around.
his hooves are like
Plop, 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 plop.
his hooves are echoing through.
Javelin.
But you all come out and you see this fog. Nothing changes because you have crept around the corner there. Alan flew his head out, saw it, came back. Then you all stuck your head out. And within the room there, it's just like thin mattresses. From in the corner there, thin mattresses with straw covered with badly cured furs, and small beds that are kind of positioned in and around that line of fog. And there's some small rats and lizards that scurry through the fog there. So Barakai and Doldos, are you moving into the fog?
Doldos is gonna light a javelin on fire and throw it in to the darkness, into the smoke.
Yeah. Barakai, what are you doing?
12 years of playing Souls games tells me not to do this,
Yep.
but I'm gonna step across.
He's fucking around.
Boss battle music starts.
I step across. Oh, I don't see anything.
No, it's this fog-filled space. It's so thick. As you've stepped in, you cannot see Doldos. You are like stepped in and you can just see the fog that's around you. Can you please do a perception check with disadvantage? Then
Crack open my lantern. Oh, you're looking at my sheet. Oh no. It's so fucking ominous.
and then you're going to do a wisdom saving check for me, please.
Fuck you! That's my third one!
Oh my god.
Oh, holy fuck, that's a disadvantage too.
Alright, wisdom saving throw. This is where I fail.
Oh. Okay. So as you've stepped in, nothing. There's nothing that's happened. Nothing's changed.
If I pull out my lantern and open it up, does it work? Do I see anything?
This is a different lantern, right? This is
This is the continual flame one.
the continual flame.
It's basically just a torch that doesn't go out.
Yes. However, does it get through all types of darkness?
It won't pierce magical darkness, no.
You hold the lantern up, and it's like a shimmering glow.
Yep.
That offers no ray of light, nothing that pierces around you.
How did Uzan see in my darkness before?
I have Devil's Sight. I can see in magical darkness.
Can you see anything in this?
You're gonna do a perception check for me. Wait, do you? So you would just see it anyway, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I can see in magical darkness up to 120 feet.
Okay. So, and that's just, yeah.
I've changed the names in my book again back to Bane, Barakai, and Doldos.
Okay, yep. Hunched in the corner Uzan, you see this small kobold, but it's not a normal type of kobold. It's a winged kobold, but the wings are like hugging around it, and you can see that it's also wearing like this tattered tunic with like necklaces with all different types of symbols hanging around it as it's in the corner there, piercing out.
Whereabouts? Which corner? I'll approach it.
That corner there.
I'm gonna tell everybody there's a kobold. Chill here for a sec, and then I'll go approach it.
Oh.
Hey, what's up, little man?
And it's
Hi. Chillin'.
so. Can you see him now?
No. I can see nothing.
Let's go with. Look, I'm going to. So you would have just told everyone. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go. So you've flown up to the kobold. All of you still can't see the kobold and that, but you've been told to chill. It's kind of scampered into the corner as you've approached Uzan. You speak Draconic yet? Yep. Stay back! Stay back! Please! Don't move.
We mean you no harm. We come in peace. Can I help you?
No. No, you cannot help me. Just go. Before. No, go. Leave me. Leave me alone. Leave me in my own darkness. Don't need to be seen by anyone.
I'm cast light on the ground. Can I cancel out his darkness by casting light?
Is that a cantrip? It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. He's like, ah! And like puts his wings over his eye, over his head. I was like, what are you doing?
I want you to take a good look at this group that you see in front of you. Shark folk, satyr, fucking dragonborn in the back there. Got a drow hiding in the dark in the back corner, and I'm a fucking winged tiefling. There is nothing you can say that this group can't deal with. Come out of the corner. Come sit with friends.
Oh, when you say like that, it seems like nothing can stand in your way, but where those rocks fell, just like that shark folk there, there's an even bigger one down there. And that's why I don't want to move.
Well, we've cleared the way out. We'll go deal with him if you want to boogie the other way.
And he scampers into his wings. No. He'll come after me, or not him, his minions, his followers, they'll find me. No, I can't. No.
You can stay here where they're guaranteed to find you and know that we've come past, or you can go to a couple of other places where we've already been. You got the summit. Go to the summit. Guarantee safest place. Barakai, this shark boat, is the protector of the summit. They won't fuck with him. Won't fuck with you. Don't be a casualty in this.
The kobold looks past you,
Leave
Uzan.
the fucking cave.
The kobold looks after you, looks behind you, Uzan, looks at Barakai, and then looks back at you, Uzan. Look, I don't know what my life would be like out of here. I don't know what befalls. I don't. But look, if you say this is right, then I will. And he stands up, and he like tucks his wings behind him, and he's like hunched. He's like this scrawny, really thin. You can see like there are scar marks through the tunic as you've gotten closer, through the what he's wearing, and in the wings there's actually some holes in them as well. And he looks at you. Thank you for this second chance. Maybe my life will be a bit different this time. But thank you. Kind of bows its head at you and starts moving. And as it's come through, Doldos and Barakai, it's kind of like made eye contact with both of you and then just and like shuddered, and the same with the rest of you. And Alan is hovering, and it kind of ducks under Alan and makes his way up the stairs.
Oh, no, Alan's back sitting on Arthur again.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't see Arthur underneath. Well, he steps around the Drake then. Steps over the blood, the pools of blood. You hear, all of you hear like that as he disappears off into up the stairs and away.
Alright, so we definitely got to go through this tunnel then, don't we? And I'll use mold earth to clear the tunnel.
Secret tunnel. I mean, was there anything? I'm just gonna wander back up. Was there anything? Oh no, wasn't. Was there?
Caverns and
Yeah, it's just a
corpse
cavern.
pit, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, there was nothing there. It was the drakes that were down there.
Before we go through the secret tunnel, could I please cast Prayer of Healing?
Yep. And how do you
Before we
want
go through the tunnel? Before you do that, do we just take a rest? Because like tunnel's blocked, no one's coming.
you asking me or everyone else?
Like a short rest.
Everyone else.
Take a short rest.
That'd be a good idea.
Take the opportunity to raid the bodies and see if they had anything on them. Just a few gold pieces here and there, maybe.
Yeah,
You
you
can
think.
do that on the way out. Depends on how shit heavy. If I'm carrying a dragon egg, I'm not going to worry about 2 copper.
If you get to keep the dragon egg.
Why do you say these things?
Hey, I don't give a shit. I'm all about collecting junk. I hear about this apparently, slightly bigger or even bigger shark folk than me. If I'm killing this massive shark folk, I'm taking a set of jaws.
Alright, so all of you are taking a short rest. Is that right? Yeah. Yep, do that. Log it in and it'll fill in a couple of your slots and party health and etc.
It says, like in the recover, to automatically apply healing with a dice result. Does everybody say that? Is this the first time we've taken a short rest?
No? No, you've taken a short rest before.
That's what I thought, but I've never had to do this before.
Right.
Maybe it's a new thing.
I don't know. Let's click that. What happens?
So you click short rest. Oh, and it says... short rest
Take
period.
short or reset. Like I can choose between reset maximum HP changes during this rest or automatically apply healing with dice result.
And then it's how many dice you can roll worth of healing to get back.
Yeah. Yeah, so... Guessing if you... And it's
Apply the
one...
healing for anyone?
Not for me.
Yeah, neither.
Right. I have full health, so I don't know.
Weird.
I'm just rolling a d12 then. Oh, I'm back to full health.
Ooh. Okay, I just rolled 2.
Yeah, you see back 9.
I can't get any health.
Really?
Why not?
I'm clicking short rest, but I can't
That's
heal.
fine,
I'm
no
not
problem.
healing.
Yeah, you gotta click one of your hit dice. See how it's got like all the boxes underneath it?
Yeah, I had to click one of those first
Yeah.
and then click take.
So I'm guessing there for
the.
that's equivalent to the amount of hours that you're resting. Would that be right?
I can't see what you're looking at.
Well, you click on...
How many dice you want to spend?
And you get them back on a long rest, I think? Is that what
Yeah.
it is?
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you, yeah, so you're... You can expend those 8 if you want to, but then that means you won't be able to recover that until you have a long rest.
Can't see anything. Nothing's popping up.
When you click short rest?
Yeah, I've clicked on it, and nothing's popping up.
Oh,
On
normally it
the
likes-
right side where the chat log normally is. Last thing, sorry.
Let me refresh.
Yeah, because it should pop up to on the right hand side, like a brief description as well.
And then it tells you what you can recover and not.
Did that work?
I hate this computer. Now it's showed up.
Awesome.
Can I do 2d6 healing light on Eleanor?
Yep. How many do you have left? Or did you get them back?
No, I only get them on a long rest. I had 4, I'm going to use 2.
Yeah.
I use skill points myself. Yeah. Cure wounds.
Cool.
Okay.
So you're nearly at full health now.
Nearly.
And then I'll use
Not
my
happy
other
with that.
2 on Doldos.
Yeah, cool. So, Vane,
Yes.
what is your plan with Arthur? Like, what do you want him to do?
Love me and never leave me.
Like, you...
Be the goodest boy.
Be my best friend.
Oh, okay, cool. No, I was thinking more like when there
What do you mean right now?
No, like when there is, because obviously he's a guard drake, he can fight as well. But do you just want him to hang back like he did?
Yeah, like unless we really need him to, I'd prefer him like not get involved in the business.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, if shit's gone down or he's like got the opportunity, then he should, yeah, fuck shit up.
And the same with you, with Alan. Alan, you're just Uzan. Alan's just taking like a back seat, and if opportunity rises, he can attack as well. Or he uses your spells, doesn't he?
Look, if I want to use him to cast a spell, I can cast it through him to like misdirection and shit.
Yep. Okay.
So otherwise, I'm guessing like he could fly by and do a claw attack, but I'm trying to use him more as just a scout sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're just hanging back. Okay, cool.
Look, I'd be lying if I said I had an actual plan for him when I convinced him to become our pet. Like I don't know.
Well, you never know what's going to happen with him, so might as well keep him as a pet.
In one campaign that I played, we tamed a crocodile and we named it Crobbit.
And what happened to Crobbit?
He saved us from like drowning. We all rode on Crobbit's back to safety.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. So collecting animals as like that should be very dangerous. Sort of in my wheelhouse. Even though I've got like fuck all on my animal handling modifier.
But you just happen to roll good enough to
Yep. When it doesn't matter at all.
That's when you roll good. But 3, like, we've had a pretty epic run tonight.
We've had like 5 or 6.
Nat 20s.
Right. Wild.
Next week, you'll be rolling all ones.
So,
Say these things, Ethan.
cursed.
He's cursing us.
Evil snot.
So now you're all rested,
Anyway,
recovered, somewhat. Now you're all fully recovered, pretty much. Are you ready to do what you need to do? Do what you want to do?
let's do it. Let's open this tunnel.
Yeah. So you mold earth, and it reveals these stairs that spiral down, and from where you all are, It's not a dead end. What it is, it's a...
It's the next level down.
Yeah, it goes down, spirals down, and it actually, so like if you... So you're underground there, so you're not actually like on top seeing those violet fungus.
Okay, so we're underneath.
Yeah, so you're underneath that.
Secret passageway.
Oh, yeah, the dots at the
Oh.
tunnel.
Fuck nuggets.
And as you've come in here, these shark
I
folk
really wanted to go first.
barbarians have charged at all of you,
Sorry for the way.
and Vezok is standing in the corner there, and you managed to make your way down here, Barakai and friends. Well, this will be your graveyard.
Nope. And I rip a chunk out of the roof and I drop it on his fucking head. No. Just, He's looking at me. No.
I'm gonna actually, I'm gonna allow that, but I'm gonna do a dex saving throw for him with disadvantage because he was looking at you, trying to monologue you. How much? Let's go with a D8 of damage plus your spell modifier.
Also the damage to his ego.
No.
Spell modifier or spell attack.
Go spell attack. Because you were using mold earth, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope, not today.
Did you roll?
Sorry?
Did you roll?
Oh, sorry, what was it? D8, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will take it.
And what's your spell modifier? Is it 3?
Modifiers plus 5.
Plus, okay.
Attack plus 8.
Wait, what? Plus 8? This... It's like a 5 cubic meters of earth just...
5 cubic feet. Oh, no, or would it be 5 cubic meters? You can make it meters if you want. That's a lot bigger than a foot.
5 cubic feet.
5 cubic feet of earth.
You said these ceilings were like 100 feet high, wouldn't it? So it's...
Yeah, but you can only mold earth of...
Oh yeah, 30 feet.
Yeah. But it crumbles under him. And he pokes his head out. This will be the last time you make fun of us. Can we all roll for initiative? And he takes, what is it, 14 points of damage? Yep. Straight off the bat.
Big words coming from us bitches ran from every fight.
Now I roll.
Cheat. Come to me.
And beside him, you see that...
4!
You got initiative as well, don't you, Doldos? Yes, you
Yeah,
do. Yep.
17.
Yep. Cool. Cool. Sorry, I didn't see the breakdown. I thought it was just. Yeah, and next to them is you got the 2 shark folk, barbarian fighters, and then the other 2 are the human. They've got they've got thick red scars all over them. Parts of their scalp are missing. They're humans, but their eyes are red, and they can't really, I guess, control what words or the noises coming from their mouths. So that these berserkers are just possessed by the attraction
Two
of
different
battle.
Things. The bad guys from Incredibles
Which one?
and Incredible. Invincible. Invincible, that's what it is.
Which one?
These evil guys from Invincible. And I'm also thinking of the Nomus from My Hero Academia. Which I've got to search up and find.
Look, if that's what you picture, that's what they are. Because they're charging at you.
The Nomis are fucking disgusting. Yeah, the Orca guy. Orca. King Orca, or...
I mean, King Shark.
Never mind. No,
That's not a name.
in My Hero Academia, there's a hero that looks like King Shark, but he's an orca. Can't remember his name. And he's a good guy. Anyway.
You are.
Okay, so just 1 second.
But fine, don't work.
I'm last. Dang it.
Cool. All right. Vane. You're up the back in the... Wait, what was that? Yeah. All I got then was another photo of a baby pigeon.
Beast Pack's next pet.
Baby pigeon.
I'm sure we'll find one in some city.
Yeah. So, Vane, you are up the back in the tunnel. And this small space, dimly lit, and you can just hear the voices of Vezok and the large thud of earth falling onto him. You know it's Vezok. You know that, recognize that voice.
Can I... Am I at top of stairs?
No, so it's like a so the stair. Yeah. You're the highest point of the stairs out of the party, going down into this. Yeah.
I'm just seeing if I've got I've got a line of sight for this blue guy.
Yes, you do.
Perfect. Well.
It is also quite low. Oh, actually no, don't worry. You got line sight. Yep, all good. Because you are a bit higher than them as well.
Yes, and he can't see me. He hasn't seen me yet, has he?
Yeah, like because it's literally from his point of view. He's looking upstairs and seeing up. Yeah, there.
Well, just for something different and completely new, I'm gonna throw my psychic blades at him.
I actually thought you were going to do something different.
It's so much better than literally every other thing that I can do, like without fail.
Well, what about your? Remember your the spell that you just
Well, I thought about doing that, but it's only a 15-foot radius, so I could only really get 1 or 2 of them in it.
Okay.
I'm pretty
Look,
sure it is. Let me double check. Darkness.
No, not darkness. The weapon. Wait.
It's just a hand.
No, it's like a weapon or that you conjure. So like what Eleanor has, Eleanor uses the sword.
Mage hand.
Are you thinking about the psychic blades?
Mage hand is a spectral floating hand.
No, sorry, I was thinking of. Don't forget anything I said. Carry on.
I can just like do stuff with the hand. So
Yep.
I guess if it didn't take an action, I would just use it to flip off Ezok. But I feel like my turn could be maybe used slightly more intelligently.
I would
so,
still love it if you
yeah.
did that.
I don't know. It feels
would
like
be
a very, very
so
player,
funny.
player response to that spell.
You could make the
It is. It is.
take one of my axes.
Hey,
Could use your hand to take one of my hand axes and use that as a weapon. Because it can attack.
Yeah.
technically.
yeah.
If it's
your-
holding.
the hand can't attack. The hand can't attack, activate magic items, or carry more than 10 pounds. It's literally just a fucking light show. It's like going to Sydney and watching vivid lights of hands.
Ken, I honestly feel like you should flip off Vezok.
Alright, well, I will use one action to flip off Ezok. Only because I feel like his ego has been so thoroughly fucked with from the earlier monologue interruption. And I hope to continue that level of chaos for the ensuing fight. So I will use my action to flip him off with Mage Hand. For 1 minute. Exactly 60 seconds of this, but like really, really, really quite close to him.
Yeah, because you can. How far can you actually move it?
Range. Oh no, hang on. Let's find out. It's 30. Nah, fuck.
No, it won't
Well, it
reach
can
him.
go 30 meters. It can go 30 feet, so I guess I'll just cast it 30 feet away from me.
Which would be about.
So, oh my god,
You could move
stunning. Like
closer and
right
then
in
do it.
between them all.
Yeah, so it's like. About there.
Perfect. Love that.
What colour? Like,
Um,
what do you think the hand would look like? Do you think it would look like a drow hand?
rainbow.
Oh, it's rainbow. Okay, cool.
Yes, rainbow, like my my psychic blades. Oh, do you know what else? Is this gonna take up some more of my? Oh, damn, it's only 4 because I have dancing lights too, and I was thinking about like lighting up "fuck you" underneath it, but I've only got 4 torch-sized lights, so that won't spell it out.
It could just be.
F you. But even then, it's just like a glowing orb that hovers in the air.
Yeah, it's not.
No, can't like manipulate that any. Oh, look, honestly, I think he'll get the point. I think he'll get the picture. So I will use one action to upset him and hurt his feelings. I hope. And then I would like to use my bonus action, psychic blades, please.
On the.
On the blue guy.
Yeah.
That one.
Yep. Okay.
It's not showing you anyway. Don't worry about it. Cool.
Yeah, it hits.
Yay!
Hey, with your mage hand, can you do a bit of a performance check for me, just to see how well you are actually giving him the bird?
If there's one thing I love to do as a drow rogue, it's perform. And that is reflected in my role.
And this shimmering rainbow of the hand just flipping off. It's quite big, isn't it? It's like, it'd be...
I
guess-
imagine it to be huge, like so obnoxious.
that it's just beaming this aura of fuck you to Vezok. And because you can't actually see him, you don't know where he's actually standing, but from your I guess you have your sense of hearing, you assume that he is up there, and you plant the finger in between the two shark folk there, and you hear like this gruntle of disagreement. Blast you! Barakai, you will pay! Because he doesn't know it's you, Vane.
We are not taking this very seriously.
And then with that, this psychic blade shimmers past and sticks into the shark folk that's there. And gruntles, but shakes off the piercing 8 points of damage.
The end.
Barakai, this shimmering blade and the shimmering finger. So much rainbow colors are filling this. But yes, you recognize the immediate voice of Vezok.
I will immediately rage,
Yep.
and then how far away is he from me? How far away is he?
He is.
Where am I? There I am.
He's about 40 feet away from you.
40 feet.
Mm.
I can move that far.
Yes,
So,
you can.
I can move 40 feet, so I will just barrel down between everyone in a very rude manner, shoving everyone to the side. And as soon as I peer around that corner, I'll just come run screaming, nowhere to fucking run this time. And I'll run straight past that barbarian. And I'm assuming he's going to take a swing at me since I'm running past.
As yes, you passed him, so he gets an opportunity attack. As you've moved away from him, so the shark folk that's there, the orange one there.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. I don't have to roll for hit, do I? Like, it just goes into just straight damage?
You still rolled a hit, because I'm
Okay,
kind of running
jeez.
past you so you can miss.
Oh yeah, it just says make one melee. Yeah, okay, cool. With that, you rush past and he swings the. They've got a grey axe as well, but misses you as you duck. You are determined to get to Vezok, and you duck under this great axe that swung at you as you've passed that shark folk and rushed up to Vezok.
Cool. Well, since I'm in Vizok's face now, I'm gonna smack him up real good. So let's look. Nah, let's just recklessly attack him. I want to see
Come on.
17. Not quite a 20, but we're getting there.
Yeah. And it hits.
Roll for damage. 14. Not bad.
Do you say anything to him as you swing the great axe?
No, I just swing at him.
Well, because he's got like this mold of dirt around his feet, and because this has all happened so fast, like this, the finger, the earth falling on top of him trying to monologue you, and you rush around the corner and hacked into his right arm and much has changed since we last met, Barakai. You'll have to do better than that.
Well, I'll use my extra attack. Make sure
Yeah.
he really knows that I took a swing at him. Ooh, 15.
And you swing at him, and he just knocks. Like, so you've pulled it out, like pulled your great axe back, and you've gone to swing at it, and he's just knocked it away from you. And laughed at you.
That's unfortunate, but that is my turn.
Uzan. You have just started feeling the wrath of Vezok, and you just didn't want to hear it any longer. And shut him up.
Fuck this guy. He's gotta die. So I'm gonna hit him with Rowlatham's Psychic Lance. Because I know his name's Vezok, he can't hide from it. So, saving throw of intelligence 16.
Okay.
He's a barbarian, so he should be not too good.
So, wait, let's... Reluthium's Psychic Lance, is that what you're going for? Is it? Is that what you're going for? Holy shit, how is that damage? How's that damage?
7d6 if he fails.
What?
Excuse me?
7d6.
That's obviously a 4th level spell, surely.
Yeah, it is. And you only get one of them? Is that right?
No, 2.
And what was it? An intelligence, wasn't it?
Yep.
Alright, here it goes. And he has also got a -1 to his intelligence. So he received an 8. So he failed. So... Alright, look, I thought that was going to be much higher. But still pretty good roll. Still a really good roll.
23.
So did I.
So what's that? 40? It's 42, isn't it? 42 for max damage. I'm just... Unleash a shimmering lance of psychic power from your forehead.
He's also incapacitated until the start of my next turn. So he can't do anything till the start of my next turn.
Wow. So he can't do anything. That's wild. So you see him and you shout his name, Vezok, and this.
No, it's still gonna be fuck you, Vezok.
Okay, this lance appears from your forehead and comes out of it like a unicorn sprouting its big horn, but instead it's this shimmering lance. Is it going to be rainbow? Are we keeping the rainbow themed? Because that rainbow,
Yep.
fuck you, is hanging there, and this lance flies past Barakai. Goes over the top of Barakai and slams into him and pushes him back up against the wall there. And the lance, like in between the prongs of the lance, is around his thick neck. It's as he's been pushed up against the wall there. And he's now incapacitated for the next turn, taking 23 points of psychic damage.
Now fucking wow, Ollie. And that's it. Yeah, that's my turn.
And Eleanor. Actually,
Yo.
yeah, Eleanor, and then Doldos, and then we'll finish up for the night. Are you all okay with that?
Yeah.
Yep, cool.
Yeah.
No, I keep playing.
You want to kill Vezok?
For the night. I swear, if you were about to say we're gonna finish up there for the night, you said, what did you say? Hang on, or whatever. I'll jump through my screen and strangle you because it's like two of us haven't attacked yet.
Yeah, no, I saw the order, and I was like, let's get all of yous out. And you actually all rolled really good for this initiative. And like they all rolled good too, but yeah, not your 22s and 21s. And Eleanor, you're kind of just watching from the stairs as all this is unfolded. This shimmering rainbow of weapons and gestures. Do you have anything rainbow to add to the fight?
I don't have anything rainbow, but I'm gonna jump over here and use my breath weapon.
Yeah.
50-foot range and kind of aim the edge for the humans and the shark folk over here. Like 15-foot cone.
It's a 15-foot cone, so the cone that
And have to make a 13 dexterity save.
is it a cone? It doesn't say cone. Where does it just says?
Says,
Yeah, it just says 15-foot range.
and it says determines the shape